know, this place reminds me of when I was a kid. I don't know why. Maybe it's the smell. You know, my dad worked at a racecourse, cleaning out the stables and stuff. He was a weird bloke. Real gentle with horses. But with me, jeez. You know, you couldn't open your mouth round our place. One word and he'd clout you. He'd go right off. You should have seen him, Frankie. His eyes would stick out. He'd breathe all funny through his mouth. Anyway, when he got like that, I'd run and go into the racecourse and hide under the grandstand. And I'd wait there, frightened sick.
And then he'd come looking for you, hey?
No. No, he never came. God, I was just waiting for him. But he never came. Suppose he had it tough, bringing up a girl on his own. See, Mum Piff's dog friend when I was little. She wasn't like him, though. She was a real lady. Always smelled good. I remember that real clear. Of course, didn't lay a finger on her. She had this real soft voice. She used to say to him, "If you hit that girl again, John, you'll be very, very sorry." Then she'd go out, and he'd hit me anyway. I'm sick of running, Frankie. I just want to stop for a while, that's all. It's not going to kill me. Just for a few days, till we think of something else, okay? I'm not leaving you, Frankie. You still got a chance. I'm not leaving. I've had it, Doreen. You can still make it. Bloody get out of here. I'll see you, Frankie. Now get the hell out of here. You murderers! You bloody murderers! You killed her! You bloody murderers! She never had a chance! Well, are you going to stand there gawking all day, or are you going to let me in?
Why'd you turn yourself in?
I owe a friend.
What friend?
Frankie.
I'm glad to see you back again, if you know what I mean.
Big deal.
Well, it wasn't the same without you here.
Missed me, did you?
Yeah, I reckon I did.
Well, I didn't miss you.
You come down to earth yet?
Drop off.
What's my name?
B?
Well, you remember that much?
Of course I remember.
I thought you might have forgotten who ran this place while you were on the outside.
No?
Then start acting like it. You might be up to bouncing little dye around the floor and shooting your mouth off to impress the new girls, but none of that washes with me, Doreen. All right?
All right.
And I won't remind you again.
You okay, Lynn?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Well,
Well, what?
did you do it?
Do what?
Frame me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't act so stupid, Doreen. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I wouldn't do anything to hurt you. You know that.
What about keeping me in prison? Would you do that? Did you frame me just to keep me in here?
No, of course I didn't.
Listen, you get up from there and look me in the face. Did you or did you not frame me?
Yeah, I done it. But I had a real good reason, though.
Oh, yeah? What? You're a worm, Doreen Anderson, a low, miserable worm.
But I only did it because I didn't want you to go away. You're the only friend I got, Lynn.
Yeah, well, you haven't got any friends now. I'm through with you.
Oh, don't say that. Oh, please, Lynn, I need you. I had no real friends except you and Frankie. Oh, Lynn, I love you. I want you to stay here with me. Please don't be mad at me.
Bugger off, worm!
Well, the point is that ever since you have been forming these emotional attachments with women that always end in loss, desertion, betrayal, even death.
Yeah, but it's not my fault. Are you saying it's my fault?
Oh, don't get hysterical. I am just suggesting that...
I don't want this. I don't want to talk to you anymore, and you can't make me.
Doreen? Doreen? It's very interesting. A perfect example of retrogressive withdrawal.
Hey?
Doreen, can you hear me?
Excuse me, Peter, if you don't mind.
Doreen?
Now leave it, Jim.
How do I? What you been up to?
I'm going away for a while, Bea. If you see Lizzie, will you tell her I'll be back real soon?
Of course I will.
Bye, Bea.
That kiddo. Take care.
Now the rest of you get back to work.
Your name is Doreen May Anderson, is that correct? Your name is Doreen May Anderson.
Doreen.
Now, I want you to sign here. No. Sign it.
Doreen, you look lovely.
Oh, do you really like it?
Yes. Yes, you'll be the belle of the secretarial college.
Well, why can't you go on teaching me? I'd like that.
No, I'm sorry, Doreen. I'm going interstate tomorrow. I won't be able to teach you anymore.
What's this?
Sweets for the sweet.
Oh. Oh, gee, thanks, Mrs. Hemmings. This must have cost a packet.
It's a perfume I used when I was about your age. I hope you like it.
Oh, I bet I will. I've never had nothing like this before.
Goodbye, Doreen.
Bye, Mrs. Hemmings. And thanks. It's classy.
I'll get it.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I left my shopping bag in the kitchen. I'll just pop in and get it. Sure. Something wrong? Don't you like it? Doreen, what's the matter?
You're my mother. All the time when I was a little kid, and I was trying to remember something about you, all I could ever remember was how good you smelled. Like this.
Doreen, I...
You are, aren't you?
Was trying to propose.
You mean you'd want to marry somebody dumb like me?
Oh, yeah, you bet I would.
But I haven't got any money left.
No worries, we don't need money. You just hang on a couple of seconds and then follow me.
Can I help you?
Oh, no, thank you. Just looking hot, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose it is.
Oh! Are you going to be okay? Of course I am, you silly bugger. Get the whiskey.
What's wrong, lady?
Hello, Doreen. When did you get out?
Who'll take the charge sheet? I'll take it. You know the procedure, Anderson. Well, you lasted longer than I expected. I knew you'd managed to find your way back here somehow.
What happened, Doreen?
I only took 2 bottles of grog.
You address all officers by name. Surely you haven't forgotten that.
No, Miss Bennett.
I'll be able to handle this, thank you, Mr. Fletcher.
Just see she's put in a cell with someone she knows.
Yes, I know where we can put you.
I have seen you do a lot of foolish things in the past, Doreen. But this, it was not only foolish, it was absolutely thoughtless. When I recommended your parole, it was because I believed in you. You had your mother's support, all the help you could possibly need from the halfway house. Everyone was assisting you. Do you want to contact anyone? What about your fiancé?
Oh, no. Kevin mustn't find out what I've done.
Well, he's bound to find out sooner or later.
He can't, because his mother will break us up if he doesn't wipe me first. Anyhow, I might get off tomorrow. Lizzie will tell him what happened, and they've got to believe that I never meant to break my parole. I swear I'll never do it again. And then I can just tell Kevin that I've been visiting friends for a couple of days. Everything will be all right, won't it? Oh, Miss Bennett reckons I've got to come back and do the 6 months that owe to me. But I never meant to let anyone down. Not Kevin or you. I was trying, I promise. Oh, just no good.
What are we going to do with you, Doreen?
I will now ask you to make your marriage vows. Face each other holding hands, and repeat the vows after me.
With this ring, I thee wed. Take it and wear it as a pledge of my love and all that we share together.
As you have consented together in lawful marriage, in the presence of these witnesses, I now declare you to be man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Glad I found you alone at last, lass. I wanted to talk to you about, selling your house.
I don't want to.
Oh, there's plenty of other houses, you know.
Yeah, but that was my mother's and I want to live in it with me and Kevin.
You could be making a mistake.
What's it got to do with you, Mr. Stewart?
I'm just interested in where you're going to finish up, that's all.
Well, I know where I'm going to finish up, and that's in my house with Kevin.
No, it's not.
How do you know?
Let's just say I think you should reconsider for your own sake.
You can't tell me what to do with things like that. I'll go and tell Mrs. Davidson.
Oh, incidentally, I wouldn't tell anyone about the wee talk that we had, because I wouldn't like that. Not that anyone would believe you in any case. It'd only be your word against mine. And after that Kerry Vincent episode, I don't think people would be too keen on taking the word of a crime again, do you? Good. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Just let you pull yourself together. You seem in a bit of a hurry, Doreen.
Yeah, I've got to get back to the laundry.
Have you thought any more about selling that house?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot. But I've got to talk to Kevin, you know, him being my husband.
The house is yours, it's not Kev's.
Oh, yeah, I know that. But Kevin's got to know just the same.
You know, you seem pretty keen on protecting Kev's interests. But he can't protect yours.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you're inside and he can't possibly help you, can he? Time's running out, Doreen. No, I don't want to hurt you. But if you don't make up your mind pretty shortly about selling that house, I just might have to use a wee bit of persuasion.
Oh, gee, it's just like solitary with shelves.
You spent much time in solitary?
Yeah, a bit.
How long do they lock you away for?
Oh, a day, 2 days, a week. They can keep you in there forever if they want to. Why'd you lock the door?
So we won't be disturbed.
Why? What do you want?
Same thing as you, sweetheart. Locked away all that time. How long's it been, eh?
What?
Since you had a bloke, you know. Hey, what are you doing?
You stay away from me.
Oh, come on, what's the matter? Those prison shielders turned you the other way.
Did you come any closer?
Oh, no, you won't, Doreen. You're going to be nice to Vince. If you start biting or kicking or scratching or anything like that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a word in the right little shell pink. And you know what'll happen? You'll get taken off this job.
Why are you so determined to get off the work party?
I'm just sick of it, that's all.
Is there something bothering you? One of the other workers?
No.
That's Bea Smith, isn't it? She wants to get onto the scheme and is pressuring you to get off it.
No, honest, Mrs. Davidson, it's me. I just can't handle it, that's all.
It's Vince, isn't it?
How did you know?
I just had to put two and two together. Did he attack you?
He said he'd tell Mr. Reynolds I'd been pinching stuff and that I'd get at least another 6 months and he'd have the work scheme stopped.
Bastard. Why didn't you report him?
Well, who to? Who's going to believe me? And he said he'd get me if I told. And Kevin won't wait for me if I get another 6 months.
Oh, honey, of course he will.
I heard that you handle all the contracts here.
So what?
Well, you'd be handling the bids for the cartage contract, wouldn't you?
I might.
What would the lowest bid be, do you think?
What? Come on, I didn't come here to talk about cartage tenders, but you obviously did.
Oh, well, you see, it's my sister, and she's got 6 kids, and her bloke's out of work.
And he just happens to be an owner-driver.
Yeah, and he'll lose the van if he doesn't get something soon.
Yeah, well, if I tell you, will I get something soon? And I mean soon, we've only got a few minutes.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, well, the lowest tender so far is $300. Now, what are you going to give me?
That's fantastic, honey.
Oh, Dor, you're gonna be a mother.
Oh, why didn't you tell us, for God's sake? Everyone gets morning sickness.
Yeah, and that doesn't last long. One more reason why you have to keep up your strength.
Hey, that day out with Kev sure did the trick, didn't it?
It's not Kevin's. Can't be. It isn't his. Of course I'm sure. I've been pregnant before. I know what it's like. I've checked the dates, and it can't be Kevin's.
You'll say you just fell over. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself inside for rape.
Hello.
Hi.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, haven't you got something to tell me?
What do you mean? I thought I told you everything yesterday.
No, you didn't tell me about the baby, Doreen.
How do you know about that?
I thought women were supposed to tell their husbands first. But no, you have to go blabbing off to the social worker.
Well, she shouldn't have told you, the rotten old bitch.
Yeah, well, why didn't you tell me, Dor?
Well, I tried to tell you yesterday.
When I first heard about it, I was excited. I mean, I was going to be a father. I started thinking about the future, what I was going to do with the business. I mean, it'll all be his one day, and then Miss Forster tells me that you want to get rid of it. Why?
Well, you said you didn't want to start a family.
No,
yet.
I said I didn't want to plan a family, but, well, now that's happened. It's terrific.
No, Kevin, I'm not having it.
Dor, I said it's all right. Why?
Mrs. Jackson, can I go in now?
Hey, no. Now, Dor, we've got to talk about this. I mean, it's my kid too,
No, Kevin, it isn't.
I was raped.
Who?
Doreen, we've got to know.
I suppose all the girls in here are fair game. First is Blimmin' Stewart, and now this.
Oh, no, it wasn't anybody in here. It was Vince Talbot.
What do you mean? Who's Talbot?
He worked at the factory. Why didn't you tell somebody then?
Well, you're going to tell somebody now, because we're going to go to the police.
No, Kevin, I
Doreen,
can't.
we're going, I know you don't think it'll do any good, but it will. Like, rape's a crime. I reckon this is the first time you're going to get a chance to show that somebody's done the wrong thing by you. Well, that's only fair, isn't it?
I think she's had enough, Kevin.
All she's been through. Well, I'm going to see Mrs. Davidson, then I'm going straight to the police. I'm only doing it because I love you.
You sure there's nothing else you can tell me?
Look, try to think, Doreen. Anything.
We do want to bring Talbot to court if it's at all possible.
No, nothing else.
I'm sorry, Doreen. The lateness of complaint, lack of forensic evidence, witnesses. Make it very difficult to prove that you were raped. I'm afraid there's just not enough evidence to charge Talbot.
It's okay.
No, Dora, unless you can give me a good reason, I'm going down to the factory.
Well, there is a good reason. Well, you know, I said that I was raped. Well, I was the first time.
The first time?
It happened again.
Do you mean to say he raped you twice? Why didn't you tell the cops?
Because he'd say that he didn't have to force me the second time. See, the second time, I let him do it.
Kevin Arnold Burns. Will you love her and respect her, be honest with her, and stand by her whatever may come, so you can genuinely share your lives together?
I will.
Look, if it's not too late, I'd like to try and make it up to you. No, I'd never have forgiven myself if anything had happened to you. If you want to take me back, or we can try and work it out.
What do you want to do, Kevin?
Take care of you.
What we had was something real special. Do you reckon it'll ever be the same again? I couldn't look in your face knowing that you only stayed with me because you felt sorry for me. Or you were scared to leave me on my own in case I did something stupid.
What can I do?
Nothing. It's too late. Even I know that. I'll never be any good to anyone till I can try and stand on my own 2 feet. We can't just pretend that none of this ever happened. I feel pretty tired now.
You want me to just sit here for a while?
Okay.
What's the matter?
It's all right, Lizzie. Go back to sleep.
Oh, good. Love, are you all right?
Has she lost the baby, Doctor?
Yes, I couldn't do anything, I'm afraid. How is it now, Doreen?
Well, the pain's gone away a bit now.
Good. Doreen, have you ever had an abortion?
Yeah. When I was 18. It was a dumb thing to do, I know. But I couldn't have looked after it properly. I couldn't give it away. Not after...
After what?
Well, I was on the pill, you see. And it made me sick, so I stopped taking it. I thought I'd be all right, but...
She had a baby when she was 16. It's on her record.
Doreen, this baby you had, were there any problems?
No. She was lovely.
No, not with the baby, with you. I'm just trying to find out why you lost this one.
Oh, it's all right, Doc. These things happen sometimes. I read it in one of them books Mrs. Jackson got me. It's probably for the best. She was sick or deformed or something. I never had my rubella shots, you know. So it was probably nature taking its course so she wouldn't be born a freak. It's all for the best.